Welcome to the Marketing Boost Solutions Podcast. Join host Marco Torres, co-founder of MarketingBoost.com, Internet Ninja marketer Christian D. Evans, along with expert guests as they deliver incredible, proven solutions to your marketing challenges in each power-packed episode. Captain Marco has guided thousands of entrepreneurs, growing their sales and marketing through the use of value-add incentives. His Facebook groups are home to more than 84,000 entrepreneurs who are raking in sales with his advice. Get ready to be blown away with game-changing lessons for your business.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Marketing Boost Solutions Podcast. What technology are you using to communicate with your customers? What tech are you using to build your website and your sales funnels? What are you using for SMS and email, ringless voicemails, or are you even using that sort of technology yet? If you do, are they all tied together? Do you have to log into different platforms just to follow up and communicate with your clients? Well, today, we have a special guest host, Reyes Ballesta. She's our Director of Client Support for Marketing Boost VIP members. She will be interviewing our incredible tech expert today, our guest, Blaney Teal. Blaney has been using Marketing Boost travel incentives to grow and scale her business and recently added our automation solutions platform, Automation Booster. Blaney, who is also known as the Frugal Tech business coach because she helps her clients find affordable technology solutions. Here is more of her story as Reyes and Blaney chat about her success story. Thanks for tuning in and take it away, Reyes.
Thank you. I was just saying I'm sorry for being late and that I was asking how you have been.
I have been busy. I just got back from a 10-day vacation in Mexico and it was amazing.
Wow.
So trying to get back to work. I actually lost my voice this morning, so I'm drinking a lot of water. People were joking with me in my training. They said, you went 10 days without live streaming and your voice is not used to it anymore.
Probably, but I'm glad you had it seemed like it was a fabulous vacation.
It was. I literally did about 3 hours of work total in 10 days. So I'm proud of myself.
Wow. You should be. I would love to have that someday. All right. First question. What was your first impression of Automation Booster?
Well, I absolutely loved Automation Booster because it replaced a lot of the tools that I was using separately. So loved that it kind of incorporated all of the different tools that one needs in their business in one place.
That sounds awesome. Thank you for letting me know. And so the impression that you got upon seeing Automation Booster was that it was something that would totally replace what you already have, right?
Absolutely, okay. Yes.
Perfect. And how did you start to use Automation Booster? And then the follow-up question would be, what was your strategy to use it efficiently?
Obviously, whenever I make changes from one product to another, you don't want to totally jump ship, right? You don't want to totally give up everything that you're doing. So when I first started using it, I chose to use it for one of my businesses, for my networking organization, to test it out, right? To make sure that it's going to do what I need it to do before I kind of cancel everything else. So I literally just started working with it and learning each of the modules and incorporating them into my business slowly. Like you can't just go from 0 to 100, right? You got to do it one step at a time. So that's how I started.
Perfect. And were there certain features that you were testing out to start, other than specific features?
Yeah. So originally, I'm actually called the Frugal Tech business coach. So I love tech. So first of all, I love anything tech.
This is in your purview. Yeah.
And I was using a lot of tech. And streamlining it for my clients is where I kind of saw the value in this product. So first, of course, I was just making sure that the texting and the emails to my current members of my networking organization, that went really fluidly. And one of the things I really loved in the text was that one, it could be longer than a lot of the other texting programs, your message. And you can put a graphic in there. And that's so much more impactful when they get a text that has the graphic of the event they're going to be signing up for or whatever, or the logo of the company. So I wanted to make sure that that worked really well. And then to make sure that the emails went out, they didn't land in spam, that people were getting them, because we send out emails after every event to the people that attended and then to the people that missed the event. And we needed to make sure that that went out with the spreadsheets attached and all of that. So we tested that first, and that went really, really well. I personally struggled with moving over my funnels because I don't use the big name one that's out there that I won't say. I use one that I found as an alternative that I love. So that is something now that I'm slowly moving over my funnels into it. So I have a couple of funnels that I've been using this month. And again, I love the way it's working. So eventually I'll be able to drop the other funnel builder.
Sounds amazing. Thank you. And as far as like strategy goes, is there a specific strategy that you thought was like most helpful for you? I mean, you mentioned being able to start with the ones that are pertinent to your networking business, and that's great. But like, is there a principle, I guess, that you followed as far as using the features of Automation Booster?
Well, I think number one is to take advantage of the coaching, like onboarding call that you offer at Automation Booster. Because that, I think, especially if you're not familiar with a software like this, you guys give amazing support when it comes around the Automation Booster platform. And so anybody that I'm suggesting switch to this, I'm saying definitely take advantage of the onboarding call to learn the system, because anything new can be overwhelming and there's a learning curve, right? So again, I couldn't have gone and put all of the texting, the funnels, the sites, the surveys, the forms, like all the things it replaces. I couldn't have done them, even me, I couldn't do it all at once, right? Yeah. But I'm slowly moving things over. But I'll have to say, the support that Automation Booster provides when you sign up for it, that really is worth $1 million, because just having someone walk you through it and answer the questions I had, that's worth its weight in gold.
Thank you. That's amazing to hear. We appreciate that. It melts my heart. That is truly great. All right. What about, I think at this point, since I guess you're midway to really familiarizing, you have your footing. Is there a specific part of Automation Booster that you think benefits you the most as a business owner? Multiple business owner, by the way.
It's time to wow, surprise, and impress your clients with the most powerful customer draw card available anywhere. The Marketing Boost Solutions Show is brought to you by Marketing Boost, where you can get valuable travel and restaurant incentives to drive your leads from prospects to paying customers. Now you can offer complimentary hotel stays in over 130 destinations worldwide. Go to marketingboostsolutions.com and try it for free right now.
So I'm learning the pipelines, like being able to, when somebody comes to one of my events, right, they go into the opportunities or the pipeline, and then I can take them through that journey of, have they come to an event? Did they actually sign up? And did they go to onboarding? And that piece of it right there is really magical once you can learn it. I'm actually using it for another business that I have. And I actually went through and I set up a form. So I have a landing page done for that with a form. And then it goes into a pipeline and it tags them. And then I double check that they got their account, and then I move them to the next line. And what I love about it is, like, when I slide them to the next stage, category, or whatever you want to call it, they automatically get a different email. They automatically get a text, right? And so the way that Automation Booster all works together, all I have to do is slide my contact into the next category, and they automatically get a text. They automatically get the new email system. So it's hard to explain, but like all of that stuff just works so easy with even delivering, like you said, even delivering with the marketing certificates that we use, being able to automate that, like, that has saved me so much time and money to not have to manually. I just sent out an email, no lie, like 5 minutes ago, sending out a link to everybody that attended this big event we had with 130 people. And I was like, hey, if you missed getting your certificate for attending, click here, go to the link, and you can get your certificate. Well, it takes them right to the landing page in Automation Booster. When they fill out their name and email, their certificate, their savings card is sent to them.
Yeah.
So it's like brilliant. I don't have to manually send 113 savings cards to people. Like that's too much work, especially when you're busy.
Exactly. We do love that you were able to point that out, because there's just so much convenience to that aspect of Automation Booster. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but at the time, even with the option to automate it, you needed to use Zapier. And that can be really overwhelming for a lot of people, not for you, but for most people, it's like Zapier is even like an alien, concept. So
it
yeah,
is. And then it costs money if you're doing a lot of Zaps. It can really get
exactly.
expensive. I just had that question today on one of my training calls, and they're like, there's a free version. I said, yeah, but when you start getting a lot of usage in there, the
Mhm.
price of Zapier gets kind of expensive. So you kind of took that all out of the equation now. It's automatically delivered. Somebody joins MBX, right? So they join my company. Guess
Yep.
what? Automatically the email says, hey, choose your 4-day, 3-night certificate. I have a landing page that I've now done inside of Automation Booster. They click, they pick the one they want, and that certificate is sent to them. I love automation. And again, if that saves me time, that saves me money, and the way they work together is really the reason I'm here. That is the reason that I'm here, because the way that it can just automate the delivery of those certificates, it's a no-brainer. I mean, for me.
Thank you. That is beautifully said. Last question. What is your advice for those who also want to succeed with Automation Booster? Because you know this for a fact. You've mentioned this earlier. Tech can be really overwhelming, and something like this, as robust as this system is, and you're familiar with how it works and what it can do, the potential of it. Is there any advice that you can give to those people who are maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the very beginning? I'm sure you've encountered people like that in your business, but what would you say would be the best advice?
Well, like I said, number one, make sure you do the onboarding call. I know you guys have training built in. Make sure you watch the training videos. And then you guys have an incredible Facebook group too. That is absolutely supportive with fast responses. So again, plug into those resources, and then don't get overwhelmed. Like don't try to replace everything, the surveys, the forms, your funnels, your websites, your pipelines, your CRMs. Don't try to do it all at once. And I tell my clients that all the time. I'm like, you guys, I didn't get to where I am today by putting everything into place at once. And even with Automation Booster, I'm slowly moving things over and making sure that it works. But you guys have great resources out there. You have great videos out there. I needed help today with something, and immediately I got a video back on how to do it. So like, take advantage of the support, that you as the creators of Automation Booster have there. And you won't get overwhelmed because there's somebody there that has the answer for you. And you can't always do it by yourself, but you guys really give a great, I'll say it again, you give great tools, great help, great resources, great Facebook group. I even tell my clients the support, they don't have to call me. I'm like, just get in the Facebook group. If you have questions or situations, get the questions directly from the horse's mouth, right? Instead of me having to go to get it and then translate the information for my clients.
Exactly. And I was just telling someone the other day, we're literally everywhere. You can reach us in Slack if you have a done for you, in the Facebook group. You can message me privately, and you can email us, and there's a support now that we offer 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. That is, you can schedule a call with a live Zoom call for support Mondays through Fridays. And we've never done that before, but we now do, because the community is growing. So we want to make sure that we're able to help. Now, I do have a couple of things, if you don't mind. Like, one is, I know you've been a big proponent of promoting Automation Booster to other potential Automation Booster users. And I was just wondering how that is so far for you, because I do want to touch on the affiliate, part of Automation Booster.
Is your business on autopilot yet? Do you have automation in place to capture, nurture, and convert prospects into clients via email, SMS, ringless voicemails, appointment setting? Get all the inbound and outbound marketing tools in one place. Go to marketingboostsolutions.com for more on automating your business so you can make money while you sleep.
I run a networking group where everybody is looking for CRMs, right? They're looking for ways to automate texting and emails and funnels and all of that. And so it's, again, another no-brainer for me to recommend this product. And I've been super excited. I have an academy that I also put on, and I'm switching all of my clients or trying to get them to switch over to Automation Booster because, again, number one, if I'm using it and they're using it, I can help them because I'm familiar with the platform. If they're on some other weird, crazy CRM, I'm not going to be able to service them as well. So it's been great. Like I said, not only have I have clients that are getting Automation Booster to use for themselves, I'm also signing up other affiliates who want to share it with their clients. And actually today, she just sold the entire suite to one of her clients because the big name funnel builder lost all her funnels.
Oh.
And she's like, well, I got to recreate them anyway. So why don't I start with Automation Booster? I'm like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. So, and we're going to start recreating her funnels in Automation Booster for her and get all those other little pieces that she was missing set up for her. So yeah, the affiliate program is wonderful. And it's great to know that, like you said, the support is there. So not only do they have to come to me if they get stuck, but they can come to you guys if my clients get stuck in something with Automation Booster.
We totally don't mind catering to their answers for you. If we can get all that support related concerns out of your plate,
yeah,
then we're happy to do it. And thank you so much. We appreciate what you've been doing for the affiliate program of Automation Booster. Now, the last thing, it's not really a question, it's more a request. You've answered all those questions. I appreciate you truly for the time you have given me today, but I do want you to give an introduction of yourself and what you do, because I really do want to, I'm so proud to have someone like you, Blaney, being very successful as a businesswoman, doing all the things that you do, who apparently has a really great camera too. And on Zoom, you really do look so nice, and that's great. And I'm guessing that has something to do with your trainings and your, and all the classes that you do. So please tell us a little bit about you. Who is Blaney Teal in the Automation Booster community?
Oh, well, fantastic. So yeah, I am Blaney Teal, and I'm actually from Baltimore, Maryland. I am the owner and founder of a networking organization called MBX, which stands for Making Business Connections. We have in-person events in Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Texas, and we have a global virtual networking community. And that's really what I started using Automation Booster for, was to manage the members, to make sure that people in Texas only got texts about Texas events, right? Because all the tagging you can do. Right. But I'm also been nicknamed the Frugal Techie business coach. And that came about through me helping people find cool tech like Automation Booster that not only save them time and money, but when they work with me, they can shorten the learning curve. So I created an academy called the Next for Success Accelerator Academy. And we meet every month, and it's an accountability academy. So we do training. And then we actually get together the next week and make sure that you implement the tool, systems, or product, service, whatever it might be, automation that I taught, and making sure that you put it in place in your business. So I just love helping solopreneurs, entrepreneurs learn about different things that are out there. I always say it's like, Kleenex and tissues, right? People don't have to use the big name brands. The other ones work just as well, and they won't break your budget. So that's why I'm the Frugal Techie, and people laugh about that, but I've really helped save a lot of people time and money and learn about really cool systems and tools like Automation Boosters and the marketing certificates and, all the different things out there that people can use in their business that don't have to cost them a bundle. And so that's me in a nutshell. I just love helping solopreneurs and entrepreneurs around the world.
Amazing. Thank you for all that you do for everyone, probably 90% of the population in the world who is struggling with technology. But please tell us where people can connect with you, social media, website. Please tell us all that.
Absolutely. So, of course, you can find me on LinkedIn. Obviously, I'm probably the only Blaney Teal out there, like the color Teal. Facebook, I'm definitely all over Facebook. You can find me there. Our website for MBX, which has my phone number and everything, is just mbxevents.com. I do have a podcast coming out, the Frugal Techie podcast.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you can find me.
I will subscribe to
Actually,
that.
yeah, definitely subscribe to that. I honestly forget the domain name for that, but I do have a wait list for that. It just might be the frugaltechie.com. Try that. Or frugaltechiecoach.com. I can't remember, too many domain names, but Google me, you'll find me. I'm everywhere, and that's the way I like it. Also, nextforsuccess.com is where you'll find my academy information. So I'm out there. I'd love to help you if you're struggling with tech and you're looking to save time and money. That is really my superpower.
Amazing. Thank you. This is such a great first interview. I love, love, love everything that you've said on this interview, Blaney. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Marketing Boost Solutions Podcast with your hosts, Captain Marco Torres and my buddy co-host, Christian D. Evans. Now it's on you. Take the next step now. Go to marketingboostsolutions.com for more on how you can wow, delight, and surprise your clients with the most amazing draw card on the planet. So stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty for knowledge. See you next time.